Hello, my name is Vick Strizheus. I'm the creator of Internet Traffic Academy as well as founder of 4%.com. And this video, I guess, supposed to be a sales pitch, right? This is where I'm like trying to sell you on why, Internet Traffic Academy is the best thing that's out there and why you should get it and all that good stuff. Instead, what I'd like to do right now is I'd like to talk to you. I'd like to talk to you as an entrepreneur talking to an entrepreneur, right? So I've been an entrepreneur for about, since 2005 and sold a lot of different things and started out like everybody else, not knowing anything about marketing. And then I was able to raise myself literally from gutters of the cyberspace and in real world, right? Living in a one-bedroom apartment in a ghetto neighborhood, really trying to figure this marketing game out and really trying to provide better lifestyle, for my family, for my loved ones, for my kids. And I did not know how to do any of that stuff. I was doing what most people are doing right now as I see, which is following the herd. I was looking at what my running buddies were doing in terms of getting traffic, how they were marketing, how they were sending, visitors to whatever it is that they were promoting. And I was doing that. And I went into tremendous debt. As a matter of fact, I had to borrow a whole bunch of money that I did not have. And after wasting about 20,000 of it, I made zero back in sales. And I did not know how to make this work, but I really wanted to become successful at selling on the internet. And one mentor came into my life. And again, I say to people, I'm not somebody who's special or anybody that's like out of this world. I'm a regular guy, right? Just like you. Regular human with big desires and big aspirations, maybe just like you. And I really wanted to provide better, secure lifestyle for myself, my family, my loved ones, probably just like you, right? But the big question is, how do you do that? See, I'm nobody special. I just had the right people come into my life early in my career, and I was just smart enough to listen to them. A mentor came into my life and he said, Vic, 2 things when you master, you can write your ticket in life. Traffic generation and conversions. That's it. Everything else are bells and whistles, right? All these things are not essentials, right? Just like for human, there are some very, very key things that we need to have in our bodies in order for us to live. Right? You can't really live without a heart. Well, maybe, unless you have artificial heart, maybe. But you cannot really live without a brain. Right now, you could live without an arm, right? Crazy example might be, or metaphorical kind of a comparison. But there are some not essentials in business and there are some essentials in business. And traffic generation and conversions is one of those things that is essential. As a matter of fact, as oxygen for a human, so is traffic, quality traffic for your business. You agree with me, right? So ever since I got that concept and I really took it to heart and I wanted to become the best at traffic generation, on the planet. I wanted to become the best at getting traffic and converting traffic into leads and sales. And over the last, since 2005, I deliberately wanted to learn everything I can about traffic. And so my journey on this traffic and conversions has been like this. I started out just watching what everybody else was doing, and I was doing that, got no results from it, right? Because people typically do what people do, all right? And just like following the herd. And then I started to test out different ideas. I started to look at companies like, the big giant companies, conglomerate companies of the world like Facebook, right? How come Facebook, which is a free social network, could be valued at billions of dollars? Okay? Think with me about this. This is really, really important. What I'm about to share with you here, my friend, in this video, when you understand, if you're a smart entrepreneur that I think you are watching this, right? We're not talking about typical stuff that anybody else will tell you out there. Go to Facebook, run ads on Facebook. Hey, if you want to do that, go there, do that, right? Hey, if you want to depend on something else, go there and do what the other gurus are telling you what to do. Now, question is you probably have done that, and do you have the results that you were looking for? If not, I suggest you pay really close attention, because what I'm about to share with you here in this video, probably not going to be for, I'm not going to talk, for an hour here, but I do want to get you some key ideas before you decide if this program is right for you or not. I'm going to tell you why this is different, what this is going to do for you. Think about it like this, okay? Why is Facebook valued at billions of dollars being a free social network, okay? It's the same reason why Google as a search engine, before they got fancy and built all these other products, they were valued at billions of dollars. It's the same reason why Apple is a $1 trillion valuation company, right? It's the very same reason why Amazon is a $1 trillion company. You know what's common amongst all those companies? Same thing with Netflix, same thing with Tesla. Okay, you know what the secret is? One word: data. Okay, data. And so when I really understood this concept, I changed my marketing. My friend, when I changed my marketing, when I changed the way I was looking at traffic generation, my business changed like night and day. Let me tell you what the difference is, right? There is two schools of thoughts when it comes to traffic generation. There is the first school of thought is what everybody and their cousin right now is preaching out there on the internet, okay? And you know what that is? It's called platform dependency traffic model. Okay, let me explain to you how that works. Typically what you see is some guru will tell you, well, you got to go to Facebook and run Facebook ads because Facebook is the only place for you to get traffic on, right? Now, that's partly right. Let me tell you what's wrong with that picture. Because this message is being propagated right now, right? Everybody is going to Facebook to run ads. Okay, here's what happens in reality that you might not know. Okay, I'm going to open some behind the, let you in on some of the behind the curtain kind of stuff, right? Facebook is not what it used to be 2 years ago. Okay, Facebook's engagement, active user engagement, is down by 24%. Okay, yet everybody's propagating to go to advertise on Facebook. Supply and demand. Basically, what that means is over the last 2 years, okay, Facebook's ad revenue has increased by 42%. You know who pays for that ad revenue increase by 42%? People like you, people like those gurus. Well, maybe you're not going to pay that because you're going to be learning from Vick here in Internet Traffic Academy, right? So check this out. Here's the reality of the situation where everybody's propagating platform dependency traffic strategy, which is Facebook, and you have to depend on Facebook, and you have to depend on Google, and you have to depend on this one thing, right? And everybody's going there, supply and demand. They cannot, in order for them to show your ad to more people, they have to charge you more. And so it's a bidding war going on, right? And everybody is getting slaughtered. Only few people win. Few brands win, okay? So you don't want to do that model. What's the solution? Well, there is a new traffic platform or the new traffic getting strategy, which we call independent, okay, which is called data aggregation traffic model. What we do here is we basically follow and we create a traffic flow to our businesses very similarly to how Facebook does it for their business, how YouTube does it for their business, how all these big gorilla companies out there, right, how they're doing it. It's called data aggregation because data is the future of marketing, okay? So when we started to do this, I said, you know what? I'm going to put this idea to the test. And so we ran a test experiment campaign. It was like a 3-year campaign, and we literally did the polar opposite of what everybody else was doing out there in the marketing space, right? We did not depend on Facebook. We used it, but we never depended on it. We used other platforms, but we never depended on it. So what we did is we focused on aggregating data. I'm going to teach you this inside the Internet Traffic Academy. Here's what happened. Listen very closely. It's going to blow you away. It blew my mind, okay? So we were able to generate over 17.5 million unique visitors, okay, throughout this experimental time frame when we were running this campaign. Over 3.4, 3.7 million leads, okay, over $12 million in sales, in revenue generated. Now, here is the big difference. Following the data aggregation traffic model, our net cost per visitor, 17.5 million visitors. Average net cost per each of those visitors, 7 cents. How is it possible, right? It's like, Vick, it's like too good to be true. What if I told you it's not? What if I told you that this is exactly the kind of numbers that we have seen through data aggregation model? And what if I told you that I can teach you how you can do something like that for your business? I'm not going to promise you here the moon, but I'm going to show you a different way of getting traffic. And getting traffic is just one piece of the pie, okay? There is about 5 different things we got to do here. which is what we teach inside Internet Traffic Academy. First, we have to get traffic, okay? So we're gonna go out there and we're gonna siphon traffic off of the available traffic medias, okay? Then we have to build our list. Obviously, everybody tells you to build your list, but these are not separate activities. They're all together. It works as a system, as a well-oiled machine, okay? And it's gonna get you what you really want at the end of the day, which is sales, more money in your bank account, better lifestyle, which is ultimately what I think you want, right? So building a list, then we need to be able to communicate with the list in a certain way, turn them into customers and sales, and then we need to turn this whole operation into a tribe, into a machine, and we have to build our tribe, okay? A hub-based, tribe-centered business model is the future of marketing, and that's exactly what we teach. Now, running this machine, our net average cost per visitor is 7 cents. Okay, so inside Internet Traffic Academy, this is a completely different product from anything that exists out there on the internet. Why? Because we not only teach you how to get traffic. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Let me take you online here right now. Okay, take a look at my screen real quick. Instead of me trying to sell you this, I'm gonna show it to you. Okay, I'm gonna show you what you're about to get your hands on, and what this is going to do for you, why this is important. And you'll see for yourself, right, how this will help you take your business to the next level. So here is Internet Traffic Academy, right? I'm going to go and access this product. It's obviously inside the 4% here. And Internet Traffic Academy, right, has 5 main pillars. It's got Internet Traffic Mastery pillar. This is where we teach you how to get unlimited traffic to any website, product, or offer, right? Now, if I go here, everything you need to know about getting traffic, everything you need to know about how do you get traffic on demand easily to any website, any product, and any offer is here inside Internet Traffic Mastery, okay? It's a big daddy product on how do you get traffic, where you never have to depend on Facebook, where you never have to depend on Google, where you never have to depend on anything or anyone. It's kind of like digging your own well of fresh water to drink out of, so you never have to depend on anything for the rest of your life. Does that sound cool to you? As an entrepreneur, being independent gives you power, it gives you confidence, and gives you that inner knowing, right? That, you know what, no matter what's going on in the world, you can demand, you can get visitors, right kind of visitors, to any website, product, or offer that you have, okay? So here we have, there is 12 modules, as you can see, and let me show you what the user experience is gonna be like for you. So when you get here, right, module number 1, it's a welcome, boom, you're gonna click on play. Look at this, okay? Look how awesome this user experience is gonna be for you, right? Check this out. All right, my friend, welcome to Internet Traffic Academy. My name is Vick Strizheus, and you are on the inside, and I'm very happy to see you here. Congratulations for picking this up. Okay. We're gonna have a lot of fun together. This is a content-filled. All right, so this is Internet Traffic Academy, main course on how do you get traffic. Now, we go through, obviously, the structure, right? How to get the most out of the program. You go to module 2, traffic rules. We talk about traffic strategies. We talk about the game plan, right? How do you actually structure everything, tracking everything from, tapping into the influencer world. Module 4 is all about influencers. Okay, how do you leverage other people's circles of influence? How do you go to big influencers? How do you play with them? How do you get their visitors to come to your site? Even if you are a nobody in the industry, even if nobody knows your name, okay? I teach you that in module number 4, okay? As you can see, there are 7 lessons. Then we go to module number 5, it's all about 24-hour traffic. How do you get traffic within 24 hours, even if you are on a budget? Even if you don't have a big budget to spend or invest on your campaign. I remember when I got started, I did not have a lot of money. I actually had to borrow a bunch of money. So I know what it's like to be broke. So when I present this to you, these are the most cutting edge, the most potent traffic strategies and ideas for you to be able to get traffic starting from scratch. And then how do you scale it? How do you grow it? There's 3 levels of traffic. There is fast results traffic, then there is strategic scale, and then there's the domination mode. I'm going to teach you all of that on just the get part, right? So module 5 is all about how do you get traffic within your first 24 hours? All right, module 6, we go for social media hacks. Nobody is teaching this kind of stuff. Nobody. And it's going to cost you 0 to siphon that traffic off of these social media platforms the way I'm going to teach you, okay? Module 7 is all about display traffic media, all right? Module 8 is all about Google networks. Now, let me tell you something about Google right now, my friend, all right? Google is awesome when you know certain things about Google. Most people getting slaughtered by Google right now. Most people getting slaughtered by Facebook right now, okay? Let me tell you something about Google. Google has the reach of about 90% of the available media on the internet, excluding social medias, okay? Google. Think about it. YouTube, okay? They own YouTube. Google has partnerships with all kinds of networks, all kinds of millions and hundreds of millions of different sites around the internet. How do we win on Google? Right now, today, as I'm recording this, as you're watching this video, right now, we are running ads on Google. We are getting traffic from Google, okay? Listen to me. Our average visitor cost from Google is less than 90 cents. How is it possible? This is the most targeted traffic that you can find, okay? When somebody is looking for a solution that our product, can deliver, right? I can get that visitor to my site for less than 90 cents. Like, you might say, well, Vic, you just said 7 cents, okay? Now we take that traffic, I'm willing to pay 90 cents, I'm willing to pay $1, but the way I'm gonna teach you here is you take that visitor, you put it through your machine, okay, that I call data aggregation traffic system, and then in the end, okay, our net, even if I would pay, let's say if I paid $1 or 90 cents or 80 cents right here to acquire a visitor, they go through my machine. At the end, because we include multiple streams of income, it's a whole system I'm going to teach you here, but 7 cents net average cost per visitor. You know how we can crush right now any industry, any market is because we understand how to take traffic and how to put them through our system that nobody in our competition is able to do. And now we have profit margins are so big that we can go out there, we can accumulate. It's a whole system. It's a whole machine I'm going to teach you. Okay, really, really cool stuff. All right, so module number 9 is all about CPA. This is where we scale. How do you get 50,000 visitors, 100,000 visitors in a day without having to pay for them? You only pay for the result, such as an opt-in, such as a sale. How do you do that? I teach you all of that inside module number 9. Module number 10 is syndicate traffic media. Okay, perhaps one of the highest converting traffic you will find. Module 11 is about automated traffic machine. How do you get unlimited flows of highly targeted, fresh traffic to your site every single day without you having to pay for it? Interested to know? I'd love to teach you this kind of stuff. This is insane. All right, and then module number 12 is all about retargeting. How do we retarget? How do we remarket all these things, right? And it's incredible. Now, this is just internet traffic mastery. Courses like this sell for up to $3,000 just for be able to, teach people how to get traffic off of Facebook. As you can see, there is like 12 courses within this pillar of the academy, and this is just an internet traffic mastery. Again, remember, we're just talking about how do you get traffic. Now, let me tell you a little secret, my friend, right? Getting traffic does not mean having success. Most people think, and this is a fallacy, if I get 100,000 visitors to my site, I'm going to be successful. Not necessarily so, okay? Getting traffic is one thing. What do you do with the traffic? Okay, so Internet Traffic Academy is all about traffic and conversions. So we need to be able to get traffic, but then we need to be able to convert that traffic into what? Leads and ultimately sales, right? So how do we do that? Well, lucky for you, right? Luckily for you, you don't have to go anywhere outside of Internet Traffic Academy walls because I'm going to teach you all of that stuff. I'm going to teach you literally how we built a company from scratch. I'm going to teach you how I started running campaigns from nothing, from being a nobody in the industry and making millions of dollars selling other people's products. How do you do that? I'm going to teach you how can you have people beg you to do business with you and buy products from you instead of your competition. Not because I'm somebody special, but because there is a certain way to do things. I'm going to teach you how you can do that same stuff, okay? So take a look at this. The second pillar of Internet Traffic Academy is called List Building Mastery, okay? Everything you need to know about how do you turn your cold visitors into hot subscribers and build a huge list. Question for you. Do you need to have a list? Do you want to build a big list? Do you want to build a big list that's responsive and highly engaged, right? Well, you go here and List Building Mastery is already included as one of the pillars. It's like another product, another course, mastery level course within the academy. You don't have to pay extra for it. It's all included for you here. Make sense? All right, so it's all about, again, there's 5 modules here. We're talking about how do you build a highly engaged giant list, okay? Then you have traffic, you have list. What do? How do you convert them? Well, the glue that brings everything together is called communication and copywriting. There are courses that sell for up to $10,000 that I paid up to $10,000 to go to masterminds to learn communication and copywriting, okay? And they're not anywhere near as good as what I'm teaching you here inside this pillar called communication and copywriting mastery. This is where you're gonna learn. How do you become magnetic and irresistible to your perfect customers? Question. Do you want to be irresistible in your marketplace? Do you want to be somebody that's magnetic? Somebody that other people will be attached to and they don't even know why. So other people will be attracted to you and they will want to do business with you and beg you to sell them your products, whether it's your own product, your affiliate product that you might be representing, or anything that you're selling. How do you get people to beg you to sell to them? Is that even possible? Well, instead of me, again, telling you how great this is, let me just show you. Can I do that? Okay, take a look at this, okay? So here, I get thousands of these right now, but ever since I discovered these methods and strategies and ways about engineering your offers and promotions, right? My business changed. My income changed. Everything, my life changed. My family's future changed forever. And it's been crazy. So over the years, I would just like take a screenshot of some of these messages that I'm getting from some people. Look at this. Okay, Kevin sent me this message. Good morning, Vic. Just wanted to touch base with you. I want to learn from you. Okay. What do I need to do to be part of your team? This is when I was selling other people's products as an affiliate. Did not even have my own products. How easy would it be for you to build your business when you have people texting you and asking you, how can I be part of your team? Make sense? Here's another one. How do I join? All right. And people literally texting me to join whatever I was selling at that particular time. Right. How do I get into your academy here? Here's another one. Vic, thanks for sharing all your knowledge. Please explain to me, okay, why should I continue to be within a company that you're no longer part of? Crazy things like that goes to show you that people don't buy products, do they? People buy people. So what I'm going to show you right here in communication mastery is how do you become distinct? How do you become irresistible? How do you elevate yourself and stand head and shoulders above your competition in your marketplace? How do you become that iconic person, that iconic personality that everybody will want to do business with? Make sense? Question, do you want to be able to do that? Or do you want to be like everybody else, right? Trying to like figure this out. Well, you don't have to be like everybody else. Let everybody else be like everybody else. You need to stand out. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, here's another one. Thanks for, okay. How can I sign up? All right, and again, some of these go back from 2013, 2014. I get them today still, right? Thousands of them. Okay, on and on and on and on and on. How can I join? I'm prepared. Tons of them right now. Okay, as you can see here. Here's another one. This person saying, Vic, please let me into the academy. I just sold my car to join you. Again, all of these things, I'm teaching you how do you structure. This does not happen by accident. This does not happen just because you have a product to sell. You know what? So is everybody else. Everybody is trying to scream the loudest right now. How do you stand head and shoulders above the noise in your competition, above everybody else, and command respect, command success, create loyalty, and you cannot force it. It has to be manufactured. I'm going to teach you how to do this. You will never, ever look at marketing. You will never run your business or even look at business in the same way ever again after going through Internet Traffic Academy, what I want to teach you here. Okay, make sense? Does that sound good to you? All right. Now, we don't stop there because communication copywriting mastery is like the glue that brings everything together, right? Without the glue, all the pieces are going to be falling apart. Your traffic generation is important, but it's not as important as conversions. But again, you don't have conversions without traffic. So all of these got to go together. But then how do you communicate to your list in a way that's going to make them to convert? So we have conversion mastery, right? Conversion mastery is all about how do you quickly and easily turn your leads into sales and customers like a pro. Do you want to be able to convert without really trying to be salesy or pushy or this person who nobody wants to do business with. Well, Conversion Mastery is going to show you literally how do you engineer effortless conversions in your business. Do you want more sales? Do you want more money? Okay? Do you want to have better lifestyle, especially right now in these uncertain times, my friend? Okay? How do you secure your future? How do you make sure that you don't ever depend on some employer? How do you make sure that you never depend on being in the mercy of somebody or something? How do you create your own economy? Right? How do you protect your family and create the future and security that they really deserve and need? How do you step up, right? And be that provider and be somebody that others can lean on. Okay? I'm telling you, this is your duty, your responsibility to figure this out. Because if you don't, what's the alternative? Failing? Depending on somebody else? You've got to take the future into your hands right now. And Internet Traffic Academy is all about that. Okay? Let me tell you another thing. There are over 500 million businesses out there in the world. Okay? Over 500 million businesses. Do you know how many businesses are going out of business right now? Why? Because they cannot get traffic and they cannot convert traffic into leads and sales. They cannot get customers. Do you know that when you acquire a skill set, such as the one I'm going to teach you here inside the Internet Traffic Academy, when you can get traffic on demand, okay, maybe not even for yourself, maybe you can learn a skill and you can apply it in the real world out there, and you can go out there and you can start helping other businesses get more traffic, get more sales, okay, get more money, save those businesses. Do you know how valuable you will be in the marketplace when you decide to be valuable? Do you know that the marketplace will reward you for the value that you bring to the marketplace? Not because you exist, not because you have something to sell, but for the value that you can bring into the marketplace. Do you know that statistically data from surveying, this is coming from HubSpot, 63% of those 500 million businesses out there say that traffic and conversions is their single biggest challenge in their business. 63%. That is your opportunity. See what I'm saying? Are you a big thinker? If you're a big thinker, this is something that this is essential for you, because without traffic and sales, businesses don't exist. Businesses go out of business. And it is your responsibility, it is your duty to provide and secure the future for yourself, for your family, for your loved ones, and make a difference in the world. Question: would you like to be able to do that? Okay? This is not theory I'm teaching you. I'm going to be teaching you from practice. Right? So Conversion Mastery here, we've got 3 modules. Okay? I mean, this is deep stuff. Okay? These are, colleges will never ever teach you what you're going to learn here. Okay? Now, we don't stop there. Okay? We go back here. The reason we're getting traffic, we're building a list, and then we're converting them into leads and sales, okay, and customers, is so that we can build a tribe. Okay? You need to have a home on the internet, and you need to build your own tribe, your own following, your own herd. I'm not talking about building your tribe or your following on Facebook or Instagram or any of these platforms. I'm talking about control. I'm talking about you operating similarly to how Facebook operates. I'm talking about you not depending on Facebook. Your following on Facebook is not your community. They're not your tribe, because you know why? Tomorrow, Facebook changes their algorithm and you can't reach nobody. How is that for a sobering fact, right? Tomorrow, YouTube changes their algorithm and there goes your communication with your following. See what I'm saying? Tomorrow, Instagram changes something and you cannot reach your following. In fact, it's already happening right now. Okay? Have you heard of throttling? Have you heard of, you got to pay more money to Facebook in order to reach your followers? Do you have control? No. If you don't have control, you're out of control. When you're out of control, you're frustrated out of your mind. When you're frustrated, nothing good happens. You become not so good person, right? Maybe that spills over into your relationships. Maybe that spills over into your other areas of your life. And so what's the point here? My point is this. You need to create control in your business. Control equals power. What I'm going to teach you here is how do you build your business like Facebook. Okay? Not in a way that you need to build a social media company, but you need to create your tribe around your passion, product, or idea. In fact, tribe building mastery right here, okay, is exactly about how do you create a movement around your passion, product, and idea. So when we get here, okay, we've got, again, 3 modules here on exactly how did I start from having 3 people listening to me, okay, to having a movement that we have created. How do you do that? How do you create a movement around a product you don't even own, okay? You don't even create around somebody else's product that you're passionate about. How do you do that? How do you protect your future, and how do you ensure success? You need to have a tribe. It's all about that, okay? So tribe building mastery, again, it's like a product within a product. So there's 5 pillars. They're essential. It's like colors of the rainbow. You cannot separate them. They go together. Make sense? So, back to the question that I posed to you in the beginning of this video, how is the Internet Traffic Academy different from anything that's out there? There is nothing that compares even remotely close to what Internet Traffic Academy is. This is not your typical product. This is not some kind of a course that was put together. This is literally over a decade of experience, scientific research, trial and error, almost $1 million of testing, split testing, all these different things. What's working now? Forget what the gurus are teaching. Forget if you are thinking about buying another course on Facebook marketing or Google marketing, stop it. Save your money, okay? Because that information will be obsolete in about 2 months. You don't have to fork out $2,000, $5,000 for the latest Facebook marketing course, okay? Why don't I teach you the language of traffic and conversions? Why don't I teach you where you can become independent? Why don't I give you the Bible equivalent for traffic and conversions? Not just traffic, not just conversions, but how do you build a brand? How do you become relevant? How do you stand head and shoulders above everything that's out there? Okay? But my friend, we don't stop there. Right now, we're running a special, depending, if it's still available or not. But if you're still watching this, it's going to say over here on this right side if it's going to be included. But ITA exclusive live streams, and this is a mastermind. So ITA, this is Internet Traffic Academy, exclusive mastermind and live coaching with Vick Strizheus, yours truly. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to allow you to get into my mastermind on traffic generation and conversions. Everything that I teach you, by the way, there's no guest teachers there. There's all me. I'm teaching you what I know. I built a company 4%. I teach you how I did it. I teach you how I took myself from gutters to ultra success. Online right now, I'm going to teach you how do you never depend on the economy. How do you never worry about who occupies the White House. But I'm going to teach you how do you create your own economy. If that's what you want, this will never be an expense for you. This will be an investment in your future, in your business, in yourself, in your family, and securing that future right now more than ever before that you know that you need to do, okay? This is essential. This is not one of those that's unessential. We're not talking about funnels. We're not talking about bells and whistles, chat bots, or whatever the else garbage that's being propagated out there right now. Those things are okay. What I'm going to teach you are the essentials, the most potent strategies, actionable ideas that you can implement right now to move your business forward. Make sense? Now, to ensure your success, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to include 12 months live coaching. You've got questions about any of those? Join our live coaching that's happening every single week, right? You got me like this, and we're bantering back and forth. We're having hot seats. We're, dissecting other people's businesses, campaigns, you name it. This is the pinnacle of traffic and conversions training that you will find anywhere in existence. Now, what's the what's the price point? Like, how much would I pay for something that can literally secure my future? How much is your future worth to you, right? Now, if you go to college, typically what you do, you pay $100,000, right? $50,000, $100,000, $200,000 to learn how to become a doctor. I think I researched that the highest paid profession in the United States is like a specialty doctor or something like that. And and the salary on that one is like $250,000 average or so per year. Okay, but to learn how to get to that, people pay up to $500,000 sometimes. Okay, the opportunity you have right now, my friend, is to learn the number one skill set in business and marketing, which is traffic and conversions. Nothing else matters. And what I'm about to do for you is I am going to give you a 50% off on our original price. Okay? Internet Traffic Academy is a $10,000 tuition, okay, which is a drop in the bucket compared to what you're getting. We have students right now that are making 6 figures, 7 figures just going through this information, learning what I'm going to show you. Now, I'm not going to promise you income. I'm not going to be one of those guys. I'm going to tell you whatever you need to hear to get this for yourself. Listen to your heart. Okay? Where do you want to go? What kind of future do you want to create? Do you want to be like everybody else? Or do you want to be different? Do you want to be the follower or do you want to lead? Do you want to be somebody who is just another marketer? Or do you want to be somebody who's going to be looked at differently? Do you want to be somebody who is just going to try to scrape by and you're going to waste that money on something else that's going to be useless for you? Or you're going to invest it in yourself? Or you're going to invest it in your business and you're going to acquire literally the most important skill set in business and marketing that you can apply not only in your business to sell more of your stuff if you're selling stuff on the internet, but you can apply that skill set in the real world of business. And you can go and you can serve businesses. You can build agents. We have some of our students open up agencies right now. Other businesses are paying them $5,000 per month, some $10,000 per month, just to retain them. Why? Special knowledge. Special knowledge. I think it was Napoleon Hill that says this. Or is that Earl Nightingale? One of those guys, smart guys, right? He says, special knowledge is where it's at. Okay? So what I'm going to give you is Internet Traffic Academy, the entire package on everything from A to Z and then some on how do you get traffic and convert that traffic into leads and sales and never ever depend on anybody and never ever will you have to buy another course on traffic and conversions for the rest of your career. And then how do you be able to implement that knowledge in the real world? It has the potential, okay? The return on this investment in yourself has the potential to be exponential because right now, as businesses are going belly up by the thousands, massively, okay? You can save them, you can help them, and you can be rewarded tremendously for the value that you can bring in the marketplace. The most important value right now that you can bring to the marketplace in the business world is help businesses not only survive, but help them thrive. Enroll yourself in Internet Traffic Academy. You will not be sorry. In fact, this will be, mark my words, this will be the most important investment you will make in your business and in yourself. That's it. By the way, everything is covered with a 30-day money-back guarantee, obviously. You can take a look at the reviews. Take a look at what customers are saying. Again, this is a real thing, okay? I'm not going to be somebody that's going to try to twist your arm. If you want to be different, if you need to elevate yourself, if you want to be like somebody who is going to be different in the marketplace, if you want to get noticed, if you want to be the driver of the result, you need Internet Traffic Academy. Lock your spot in right now. I'll see you inside. You will thank me. Appreciate you.